Talk.
On this episode of the NM State Ace, we announce rosters, we talk about graphic designers, and we have a special interview. Stick around.
Bro, you messed up the...
Welcome everybody to the third episode of the NM State Ace, brought to you by NM State Esports. I'm your host Vic.
And I'm your co-host Leon.
And we have a great show for you guys today. We want to start off by thanking each and every single one of you for clicking on the last two episodes. We really appreciate all your love and support, as well as the criticism. We're definitely taking it into account, and we're definitely trying to implement that in our recording process. So we really appreciate you guys. Make sure to like and subscribe on the channel as well as on the video, and leave comments on what your favorite parts of the video were, as well as any critiques, because we're definitely taking them to heart. Next up, we also have joining our Discord. Make sure you join our Discord, being that that's where we're going to announce the show every single other week, besides any other content regarding NM State Esports. So make sure to go ahead and check that out.
Yeah, and speaking of the Discord, we've got some major announcements for that. We're still missing media managers, so if you have any expertise in it or just want to learn, why not start here? We're still learning, and we'll help out as we go along. Top of that, we're looking for a graphic designer. I mean, Vic and I aren't the most artistic people, so anything's better than us. And hey, get your start out. We'll give you some shout outs. It'll be great. On top of that, we've got a COD video coming out next week featuring all the COD boys, so that'll be interesting. A fun little game show.
Definitely.
With Vic and I hosting. It was pretty enjoyable. On top of that, like Vic said, post the NM State channels. We really enjoy reading all your feedback and trying to implement as much as we can. And on top of that, if you have any segment ideas, just let us know. We'll give you a shout out. We'll do whatever. On top of that, still taking some time on the Google Calendar, since team rosters are just now finalizing, which we'll be getting into later in the episode. And then eventually, hopefully in October, we'll have the stream schedules up for you, as well as whenever our teams are going to compete, and as well as any events happening on the NMSU community.
Definitely. Thank you, Leon. Now, next up, we have our NM State Showcase. As we mentioned before, we are going to be announcing our League of Legends, Overwatch, Valorant, Rocket League, and Rainbow Six Siege rosters. Leon, take it away.
Alrighty.
Showcase.
And welcome to my personal setup. It's been a little bit since we recorded all that other stuff, so it's fine. Just waiting to get all your pertinent information for your full NMSU Esports rosters. We're going to kick it off with Valorant. On our varsity roster, we have Lazy Zav, Mob 2%, Matt, Mr. Moon, aka Luna, and Alex. Following that up, we've got our academy roster, which will be subbing out on occasion with the varsity, just so that way they can get some play time. But again, starting off, we got Super Shaney, Crab, Leon, myself, Cortana, and Mr. Pixels, the man, the myth, the legend, and also a really great guy. You know, maybe just doing this hyping up for the interview. Anyway, moving on. After that, we've got our Rocket League boys, Frankie the Tanky, Grand Alarm, and Playboy Uli. Well, Playboy _ Uli, but, you know, no need for semantics. It's basically a space. Following that up, we've got Overwatch, and we'll start off with the big boys, the Tanks. First of all, shout out to Enix. He is our editor, as you all know. He can plug wherever he wants in right now or do whatever he wants. Next up, after that, we've got Abrupt, and sub for Tanks is ML1238. Next up, we got our DPS, which we got Kevster and Yoder. Sub is Jivey, aka Bastion Main. You know, those pesky Bastion Mains just love to sit on the point. It's fine. After that, we got our supports, which includes Princess Eva and Jivey, aka Bastion Main. Again, you know, he's going to be swapping it out. And this leads us up to our fill roles, where we've got Dragonheart and Two Turn. Now, one of our, pretty big teams, our League of Legends. Pretty cool. I never got into the top downs, but hey, you know what? More power to them. Starting off, we got our varsity roles. For your top, you're going to have Moy and Duganium. Moy more so leading in the top from what I've gathered. Next up, you got our jungle, which is Dark Jimmy. Mid laner, Discarded Matter. Your bot lane is Longing, and your support is Young Atlas. After that, moving on to the academy. Again, for your top, you got Duganium and Moy. We're going to be swapping it out, Duganium more for the academy team. Your jungler is going to be Chris2222. You got your middle, which is the Questioner. Your bot lane, Centaurus Prime. Support, Sweet Sin. And our substitutes for the teams are going to be Slickshot 2187 and Redhead Eagles. Now, lastly, this announcement hurts, especially for me, being more orientated towards Rainbow Six. But we will be taking a step back for this semester. We'll still be keeping the roster, practicing and warm, and we're also going to be trying to incorporate new players so that way we can come back next semester stronger than ever. And hopefully this is for the best. I know Siege isn't in an amazing spot, which is driving a lot of people back, but we'll see. And anyway, that covers everything for our rosters, and I will see you guys back in the studio.
Thank you, Leon, and congratulations to all of our teams. We're very sad about the Rainbow Six news, but we're going to go ahead and keep pushing on regardless when it comes to that side of things. But we want to thank everybody for coming out to tryouts. We do appreciate all of you guys' hard work, and we're excited to stream you guys as well as make content pieces regarding our brand new teams. Next up, we have a very special interview showcasing our head coach for our Valorant teams, Mr. Pixels.
Creative segment.
And we're here on the on Leon's couch.
It's the casting
casting
couch at this
couch,
point. Like,
yep.
come on, we got all three of us just chilling, chimping.
Anyway, we have our Valorant main coach, Mr. Pixels here. Pixels, how are you today? Your sandals and your legs are looking fantastic today.
Don't show them feet off for free, man.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Oh,
Hey, yo.
Out of the frame, man. You know, you gotta save that for the OnlyFans.
Gotta save it for the OnlyFans, ladies and gentlemen. Worth a pretty penny. Anyway, Pixels, how are you feeling about this semester going into the Valorant tournaments that you guys will be entering?
I'm feeling a lot stronger than all our other tournaments we've been in, so I think our chances are pretty good. Pretty good. I think consistency is something we're working on right now, and just playing together in general, just like tonight. So
Definitely. Now, you and Leon just played a ranked match where you guys got absolutely manhandled.
You touched the computer, which made us lose. Like, it was only, like, what, 10 to 13?
That is true. I did touch about the computer.
again, we're gonna be talking about what is it? My roster.
Yes.
Team?
But before we get
Okay,
into
we're
the
not gonna
roster,
jump
we need
right
to
into
have-
that.
Don't we need to have a deep conversation with Pixels? Like,
Pixels.
Okay, I don't want to dig that deep, right?
no, like, I think,
What happens after we die, man?
yeah, like, where do we go?
What happens after we die?
Do we just get involved
Ashes
with
to
our-
ashes, dust to dust, or nothing.
Damn.
Damn. Real sad. Sad boy hours here. Pixels. When it comes to the roster, when it comes to the tournament, who are you looking to really stand out from your roster? Obviously, we just announced it this video.
Well, I'm thinking right now, Alex. He's our immortal player, which is the top 0.6% of Valorant. So they know what they're doing. So I'm gonna be having him help out the team. He requested IGL. So and everyone was okay with it. No one wanted to challenge it. So we're all set.
You're all at his mercy, Alex. You have the Infinity Stones.
High Disorder is a gamer though, like, you gotta admit it, like, especially watching him play, not only can he just, frag out with any character, like, he's just insane mechanically, just game sense wise, he's actually nutty.
I don't know, is he? I haven't seen him play.
No,
Yeah,
he's,
I've seen him play.
he's good.
That's awesome to hear. Guys, we're going to be streaming all of the Valorant matches, or at least trying to stream all of the Valorant matches, depending on what day the matches fall on. Look out for those streams and those stream announcements either on Twitter, the Twitch, and the Discord, obviously. Pixels, do you have anything to say to the fellow Aggies that are watching, that are excited for the Valorant roster to play and for their season to get on the way?
Well, you're in tune for some really good content. Our team is stacked. I'd have to say we are stacked right now. So come and watch us and build your own opinion, and maybe even join the academy team if you want. So
Definitely. Right now, we are looking to still kind of conjure up some more players when it comes to our Valorant player base. We want to have multiple teams, if possible, compete in Valorant. So we're looking for you guys, obviously the viewers, to go ahead and help us out here. Whether you're interested or you know someone that's interested, spread the word of NM State Esports, and we're going to go ahead and try our best to make sure everyone's included in these competitions. Leon, any parting words?
Not really. I guess if you're talking about tryouts, Siege is still a thing that exists.
We're not talking about Siege anymore. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Back to the studio.
And thank you so much, Pixels, for taking the time out of your day. We really appreciate the insight into one of our more higher-end teams. Valorant really taking off, and can't wait to see what those boys do. Now, our final segment, and my personal favorite, the Aggie Ace, featuring the team... Well, it's not team captain, is he?
He is team captain.
He is team captain. Used to be the entry frag. Our favorite man, my favorite man, Mob. Let's get in it.
Ace.
Got the feeling that we're sinking. I need to find a way. Find a way. Find a way. Find a way out. Find a way. Find a way.
Thank you so much for watching this episode, guys. We really appreciate it. We put a lot of hard work into the show. Make sure to go ahead and join the Discord, as well as follow our social medias, our Twitter, subscribe to the YouTube, buy some merch. It's going to be all awesome. Shout out to Patrick. He's going to be our editor for this episode. It will not be over-edited, right?
No, it definitely will be. It definitely will be. Just hide all...
I come for you, Vic.
Those are the
You focus?
napkins.
You, Vic. Bah.